Howdy, folks. Welcome back. So, here we got you at April 20th, and I've been taking pictures every day because I've been seeing these events unfold in the sky every day now. So, I've been getting lots of pictures and not even enough time to process them yet, but here we go. So, this one I saw unfolding when I was driving, and I couldn't take a picture until I got to this stoplight. So, I squeezed off as many pictures as I could at this stoplight, and we're going to start zooming in, pulling it over a little bit, and maybe some of you see it now, but there's Yoda in the sky right there. Yes. And this is like one of these pictures that's multi-dimensional too. So if you tilt your head to the right a little bit and make this an eye now, it turns into a gremlin or one of the little mogwais before he's eaten after midnight. So we had this sitting in the sky. Now, I'm used to seeing angels and dragons and stuff, biblical stuff. So this one caught me off guard. And even though it's, not part of the story or whatever, it's still in the sky. So I'm going to bring it to you. And maybe this is an entity, or there's an actual character, Yoda, that lives out there in the universe or something. And this is God showing us this is a different race or something, possibly. Now, these pictures are interesting because as you pan in and pull out, different things appear. So I'm going to do a little of both. We'll zoom in a little bit here so you can see Yoda's face. Tilt your head to the right, you can see the little gremlin. But then as we pan back, that face starts to kind of blend in and disappear. And there appears to be another face or something right up here. And if you're seeing other faces in here, they're probably there. And the trick is to like take an eye and match it with another eye, and this becomes a face. Then you take this eye and match it with another eye, and another face appears. So I'm just going to leave that sitting there for a second. I'll pan in and out. And you guys can leave some comments of what you guys see, pointing out stuff that maybe I missed. And this is just sitting in the clouds. Yep, just look like that until you look at the bigger picture and zoom in, and all of a sudden here's Yoda's face in the sky. Crazy. And that's not all, because at this same intersection I caught another photo. So, just as before the light turned green, I hear this, over this way, over this way. So I turn and I see this little curlicue thing in the sky here, so I pop a couple pictures of this. And as we pan back, you're going to see this curvature here is the Death Star, a destroyed Death Star right there. Here's the little radar dish or whatever, the part on the Death Star, and here's the destroyed part and the round back of it. If you can't see it there, I'm going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try this little pop-up image up here. Kind of helps a little bit. Maybe now you can see the Death Star a little better there. Now you know what to look at as I pull this back, pull away. So we got Yoda in one part of the sky and a Death Star in another part of the sky. So after reporting on sun activity for a long time, I've noticed a lot of stuff going on around the sun, what to me looks like a battle out in the stars, like Star Wars. And I'm wondering if maybe this is God's way of showing us that Star Wars is for real and that it's going on, and maybe this is a little sign of some good news that maybe we've won or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think, but I just take the pictures and then report what I find. So if you guys see anything else in these, let me know as well. Yeah, but it's not until you pull back that you really see it. All right, on to the next. Okay, so here we got you at another picture that was just a few moments later. I had to pull off the road just because I knew there was something going on here and I had to get this image. So as we kind of look at this one. I'm going to start pointing out what I see, and then you guys can point out what you see. Here we go. If you tilt your head to the right about 10 degrees, 15 degrees, here we go again with the gremlin face. Here's the eye, the little mouth, or the little, mouth right here. Here's his mouth and nose. Here's an eye, and his ears coming out. So there's a gremlin right there. Then, these are multi-dimensional, so as we zoom in here, it's going to change into the face of Simba. Here's the eyes. I'm sure you can see the rest. And it's like the cartoon version of Simba. So I don't know why we're seeing movie characters and cartoon characters in this guy, but I guess they're part of this somehow. So there's Simba, turn your head, there's the gremlin, and then as we pull back, all sorts of stuff in this picture. This up here looks to be like a face with the mouth here. Just look around. This could possibly be Jesus crucified on the cross here with his chest and his stomach. I mean, there's all sorts of different things. Here's what appears to be a big eye right here as we pan in and out. Here was that spiral thing up at the top that was the Death Star. So I'm going to leave this one sit here for a minute and we'll pan in and out so you guys can look around. I'll even move it. And there are eyes all over the place. So if you find an eye and connect it with another eye, you'll see a face. There are tons of faces in here. I see a bigger dragon face. This is the dragon's eye. Here's his puffy nose. Here's his nostrils. He's spitting out a black ball down here. Wow, and just looking at that now, I just saw that. So there are multiple things and multiple dimensions in this picture. Wow. I see some angels in there. All sorts of great stuff. Okay, so on to the next picture. Okay, one more image for this video, and I'm going to wrap it up and shorten this one bit so I can start working on another one. I'm going to start going in on this object over here, and we're going to zoom in. Oh, first, here's what appears to be some kind of big old dinosaur face with the eyes and teeth right here. Crazy eye, and the teeth. Then, as we zoom in on this eye up here, I want you to take a peek at what we got here. Do you see what I see? There is an actual hook right here on this wing. There's a claw on that wing right there. And you can make out the halo over the head, and I'll even go tighter and we'll pull it down because there are little spikes coming off the top. I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up or not, but I'm going to try to show you these spikes that are coming off the top of his head up here. Hopefully you can, maybe not going to pick them up, but I want you to take a look at this image right here. This is right there in the clouds, okay, you guys? And look at that wing. You can see the little hook on the wing right there. Okay, so that one last image right there for you, and then we'll wrap this one up, and I'm going to start on another one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it's not too scary for you, and if you've seen something else in here, please point it out and like it and share it with your friends, because this is some of the most important information we get in the last 2,000 years. So I love y'all, and until next video, bye.